Howdy y'all, welcome to Nerd Studio. Hey, we're out at the range today with this, the FNS-9C, a little follow-up video. Shot the first video on this gun, got the first rounds down range, gave you my initial impressions. I thought it was time to take it out, maybe draw it from the holster some, do some magazine changes, shoot on the move a little bit. So we're here to do that. I wanted to talk about one other thing. You know, I really make these videos for guys like me. You know, there's a lot of gun video channels out there and stuff where, you know, you see the guys that are running wearing masks, running around jumping, and to tell you the truth, folks, I'm a middle-aged, overweight guy with physical ailments that just simply are never going to allow me to do that. So if you've been watching my channel waiting for me to rappel down from one of the trees here or come frogman style out of that pond back there or something, it's just not going to happen. You know, I've got back injuries and knee injuries and stuff that started when I was in the military and have just become more chronic over time. So that's just simply not something you're going to see on this channel. I do plan to go out and get training and hone my skills the best I can. I do practice as much as I can. I get as much physical movement with my weapon, purely because I think you're responsible to train as much as you possibly can while practice. I do plan on getting training in the future, but you know, that has yet to happen. Really, what I'm trying to say with this channel is, I think most of us are, you know, your average everyday Joe. And I think for most of us, you know, we have life things that happen. And just because you aren't John Rambo out there, you know, swinging in from the trees, doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to own a firearm, and doesn't mean that you shouldn't have fun doing it. You know, should you train? Should you get training? Absolutely. Should you practice? Absolutely. But not everyone out there is going to be able to. Heck, I can't get down on my knees half the time, and when I try and get back up, well, you know, they're going to pop and make noise. If I have to defend myself with my firearm, I'll just have to do the best I can. And so in training and practice, I'm going to do the best I can. So, you know, that's what we're doing here on the channel. If you're like me and, you know, these issues are things that you share with me, then maybe you and I will get a look at sort of a common ground with these firearms and how they operate. And hopefully I'm bringing valuable content for you in that area. All right, spiel off, let's shoot the gun. First thing I'm going to do today is do a little El Presidente drill. Now, I tend to do this really slow. I am by no means an expert at this, but it does give me an excuse to practice my draw with live rounds. Now, yeah, I do practice dry fire and you know, up in my room practicing the draw without bullets in the gun and all that good stuff, but you got to get out and do it too. So I do a little bit of an El Presidente drill, my own kind of version of it, and particularly with this gun, first time around, it's going to be real slow, but we'll see how it operates. So let's take a look. So I'm about 35 feet here, and I've got 3 steel targets set up. That allows me to just sort of operate off the noise and not have to go worry too much about checking the paper. If I were to do this drill a little closer, which I think that's probably commonest to do it at that 21-foot range, I would set up paper, but you know, I got the steel targets, and who doesn't want to hear it go ping? Keep in mind, I've got back and knee trouble, so some of the movements I've seen people doing El Presidente with just don't work for me. I've got Osgood-Schlatters disease in a knee, and if I'm not careful, I end up spinning my knee and twisting it off like a Ken doll, and you don't want to see that on camera. So first shot here, the controls are all different than the Glocks I've been shooting lately. The magazine release in particular, so I got a little work to do there. My shot placement is not great. Off the bat, I did throw one shot, and I'm shooting a little bit left. So not a big surprise, you know, new gun, kind of working out the kinks. I can tell you right now, I don't like this extended magazine for this drill. And rather than shipping you 3 homogeneous magazines and letting you change out from there, they give you 3 different magazines. This thing pinches when I'm going to slam the magazine home, but it could just be practice. Trying to figure out the magazine release, make it work for my hands, is kind of screwing up my mag change a little. Well, a lot. Rattling. All right, let's do this one more time, then we'll do some shooting on the move. Getting there. I need to practice my mag changes with this gun quite a bit. I'm finding I have to shake it to get it to drop free. That's not the problem with the gun, it's me operating it. So I do a little bit of this kind of shooting on the move just to make sure I can get the sight alignment correct on my target. So nothing fancy here, I'm just trying to move and shoot to make sure that the sights work for me. I like that gun. Well, out on our second date, I say we're getting along pretty well. I'm betting there's a third date. I really do like the gun. It is a better example than the full-size FNS that I had. I shoot this a whole lot better, and now, frankly, that could be my skills have improved a little. I really do believe, though, that the trigger on the piece that I had originally was a little grittier and a little harder to shoot. This gun doesn't have that limitation. I like the way it shoots. It points particularly well. This big, juicy front sight up there, I think I've showed that before, but this guy's huge. He's easy to draw a sight picture with. I like it a lot. It's nice and bright and white, great for daytime. I'd like to see what night sights look on this gun. I did look for an example with night sights on it. They do sell it, but we couldn't find one at the time I wanted to pick it up. So may end up putting some night sights on it. This gun is really in competition for either replacing my Glock 26 as my smaller carry piece, which may be the case with the Glock 43 coming up here soon. This may actually replace my Glock 26, and that would be cool. You get a couple more rounds, but it's pretty darn concealable. It feels pretty good in the hand. It feels great in the hand. Points well, shoots well. It's easy to maintain. The quality of the gun is, it's an FN product. FN makes a great quality product, so, it is what it is. It's got great serrations. I'm really adjusting to the aggressive texturing on the grip. I like that there aren't any finger grooves. I kind of dig that. I'm starting to see in the Glocks why people don't like the finger grooves. I shoot this gun well even without the extension on the magazine. I'd done a lot of shooting with that today, and it worked out just fine. So really enjoying the gun. It's a blast. It's a blast to shoot at the range for a tiny pistol. That's hard to say for me. Would like to see a couple more magazines for it. I think I would like the 12 round without the extended base plate. The 17 round magazine's fun for at the range, but I think mechanically and sort of doing magazine changes and stuff like that, I don't know that it's really appropriate. But it does make it kind of fun at the range to have all 17 rounds to shoot. All right, well, sorry if I got a little preachy in this video, but hey, I get a lot of folks that comment about, they're expecting me to be something that I'm just not. And to those folks, I just say, this may not be the YouTube channel for you, and maybe you might want to move on from here. If you're a middle-aged to old dude and you want to see what someone else like you thinks of the guns I'm shooting, well, keep tuning in. Always share these videos with your friends, like them on Facebook and Google Plus, and do all those things. That helps me to get the word out, get more subscribers, more people coming, more money coming in. That allows me to buy more bullets and more guns and do all that good stuff. All right, hey, there you go. Always remember, folks, anybody can shoot. Anyone can shoot. That's the motto. It says it here on the t-shirt. Anyone can shoot. That's what we do here. Anyone can shoot and have fun. And that even means you got bad backs and sore knees. You're, not ambulatory. You're in a wheelchair. There's ways to get it done and have fun doing it. All right, we'll see you next time.